A Business Expansion Guide. Chapter 1. Business Expansion. Before you expand. Before you decide to buy another company, merge with one or acquire one, you must do as Socrates, the Greek philosopher, said, know thyself. Many business owners are always one step ahead of themselves. I think this is due to the capitalist paradigm of success. Always have more on your plate than you can realistically handle, but the work usually gets done and you end up smelling like a rose, at least to yourself, in your own mind. I've known a number of people like this. They're hooked on being busy. As long as they have work business to take care of, they think that it will lead to success and more money in the long run, but I must caution you very heavily. It's okay to run around and work your ass off in running your company. In most cases, you're just letting off steam. You're not risking the company, but by buying a new company, merging with one or acquiring one, chances are you're putting your main company at risk. Many people have lost it all by trying to expand when they weren't ready financially and otherwise. We live in a stupid world. I won't get into it here except to say that if you're truly concerned with global warming, then the logical thing to do is to stop having babies and stop economic development for its own sake for no rational reason. Where I live right now used to be a nice city, but some people decided to keep expanding for no good reason. They keep adding new houses, new roads, new stores that do not add to my quality of life. This is the stupid paradigm most of us live by. Keep expanding no matter what. When I studied economics, they talked about the point of diminishing returns. I say stop the madness if you want the human race to live prosperous lives. Stop the population increase and economic development. Do a deep analysis of your company's financial standing and do an analysis of your soul to determine if this is right for you at this point in time. Get an outside audit done by an independent accountant, auditor, or consultant if you want, but there is nothing as good as looking your own company over yourself to get a true, intuitive feel of whether you can handle a significant expansion or not. Do an analysis of your own company first, as in-depth as the investigation you would do on the company you want to buy, merge with, or acquire. Do a company or corporate profile on yourself to see exactly where you stand. The expansion paradigm. A great company keeps a hold of its bread and butter business while going forward with new ideas. The new ideas come from the changing ways business is done. It could be new technologies, new markets, new customers, or anything else that expands your business. The expansion paradigm is simple. Your established markets are your bread and butter. Be true to them. Go into untested markets conservatively. Expansion is good, but only if you are ready for it. Overzealous expansion has been the downfall of many companies. That's not to say don't be proactive about expansion, but be careful about while constantly learning about your business and industry to get good ideas to progress in a positive manner. Be intelligent about the directions you choose to expand into. Do your planning and research beforehand. Many companies have failed doing a big mistake in their efforts at expansion. They misread what the customer wanted. Beta didn't want to license porno videos, so they lost out to VHS. Kmart thought the people were getting into specialty stores, while Walmart stayed true to their big department store concept, and they won. Make your mantra continuous improvement. Constantly think up ways to improve your business. Create a business improvement office. Hire one creative guy to come up with new, good ideas. Improve on what you got and think up whole new systems to create what you want but doesn't yet exist. The game for improving the business from the worker's point of view is to get them to do a good job today while thinking up ways to improve the company for tomorrow. You do this by telling them who you are, what the business is all about, how it's going, and what you want to do in the future. Ask them for feedback. Hold monthly ideas/brainstorming meetings. You have to make them feel relaxed enough to contribute. Have an ideas box kept in a semi-private place that could be anonymous or signed. You, as the inspired leader, have to tell them where you want the company to go and solicit their assistance. You can plan well which you should do, but also have the wisdom to know that a part of business management is to deal with unforeseen factors from time to time. In essence, give the customers what they want. Keep up with the latest technology and use whatever you think will help your company. Keep an eye out for new ideas and methods to improve your company. Check out the possibilities of expanding into other countries. Stay aware of the global marketplace. Know what the Chinese and Germans are doing in your field and steal their good ideas. When you see competing businesses in your industry try something new like drive-through windows or internet sales, check them out, and if the concept looks good, get on the bandwagon. It always comes down to sales. Business expansion. There are several different types of expansion. New product, S. Higher volume of existing products. Expanding existing facilities. Set up branch plants or retail outlets in different places. Hire new employees to increase production and sell more product. The most common way to expand is to change your plant to produce more goods, which will probably lead to more employees and a greater geographic outreach. All this is great stuff, but plan it out before you do it. Don't promise a product at a ridiculously low price that you can't deliver on, because once you don't come through a few times, you've lost those customers forever. Expect more paperwork, more employees meaning a higher turnover rate, an increasing tension between managers and employees, greater departmental rivalries, and a general, more impersonal nature the bigger the company gets. Current employees will resent new employees. Promote them to higher positions before bringing in outside staff to manage them, except for the top managerial team. The best way to expand is to observe your competition who have expanded successfully and learn from them. Think of expansion as building your reputation. Go forward enthusiastically. Never forget the customer. Diversify your customer base. Stay humble, personable, and inspired. Keep it simple but change with the times. If you decide to build other retail outlets, remember location is everything. It will be expensive to start and give your new establishments some freedom while retaining some control over them. There's a magic level of growth where you're maximizing profit. Find it and stay there. Before you decide on an expansion program, do an analysis of the possible problems that could sink you. Evaluate your own strengths. Do you have what it takes to manage multiple operations? Do you really need the headaches? Many people bite off more than they can chew and end up sinking. Can you delegate your work and motivate your employees? You must be able to work through other people and not just be a one-man show, which many people are, even when they're running large companies. They have to be on top of everything. Watch cash flow. The expansion must justify the cash layout and make a profit, not drain the profits from the main business. Many business owners get ambitious, buy a new business or expand, and this new enterprise ends up sucking out all the gains they've made in their major business. Be smart about it. Think it through. The most notable expansion failures are: forgetting that the customer is king, growing impersonal. Keep the customer happy. Loss of quality of the product. Sticking with the same products, failing to diversify. Getting into too much debt. Automating without checking out all the automation options available. Getting lost in the bigness of the company. Not contemplating changes nor getting professional advice. Company becomes a drag, no fun anymore. No room for simple creativity. Too much bureaucracy. Not enough insurance. Start to separate employees from management. Spending too much money. Not keeping a close eye on accounting numbers and taxes. Books about expansion are at number 658.4063 or HD 62-69 at the library. Rapid growth of business. Conventional wisdom says expansion is the way to go, but if you do it haphazardly without a plan that someone professional has helped you with, you could be digging your own grave by mounting up too much debt, too much consumer demand that you can't fill, reliance on a few big customers, or a product that can be easily copied by the competition. It could all unravel very quickly in a matter of a few days. The first commandment is that expansion is not necessarily a positive process. Growth is not always good. Slow down, check out your competition, the market, the economy in general. Read some books and journals in your field. Consult with experts somewhere, and if you feel good about proceeding, make a thorough business plan about the expansion. Hire professionals to formulate the expansion plan, then hire a management team or one good manager to manage this bigger, better business. Hire a professional manager or management team to help you out before it gets out of hand, because fast expansion, even though a generally good thing, could get you in trouble by either running out of cash when debts are called in or not generating enough money to finish the expansion process. Many people start a business, start expanding, then all of a sudden they're in too deep for one man to run it all. The whole tone of the business has to be changed. If you're the owner, don't sink with the ship by choosing to steer it. Find good people to manage it while you do what you do best in the production part of it. There are the day-to-day issues of running a company, then there are the people upstairs who make up a game plan and strategize as to where the company should grow. If your business is getting too big and you can't handle it, change the focus from a small business to a large corporation, hire some good managers, maybe go public, bring some automation in, set up a department for transport, etc. You as the owner are better off doing the day-by-day hands-on part of the business and leaving most of the administrative and technical details to people experienced with these things. I assume your business is the field of the business, whatever it may be, not necessarily the logistical aspects, so don't try to do it all. Hire the right people to take care of the logistical details. Growth always entails some kind of risk. Rapid growth entails even more. Maybe you're happy with the business the way it is right now, making good money, able to run it on your own smoothly with some time left over for a personal life. Expansion means hard work, stress, and no guarantee of success. Think long and hard before you decide to expand just because it seems to be the natural law of success. It ain't so. A balanced life is the true definition of success. You could be changing the face of your business forever from a comfortable, homey type store to a big, impersonal company where it's impossible to know everybody who works there, plus you're never really guaranteed success with expansion. Something could always go wrong and send the whole thing south. I'm not saying expansion is bad, I think it's good, but it's not for everybody and the timing may be off. It's not about blind, endless sales. It's about having an intelligent plan in a company that grows well and still makes money. Make certain your existing operations are solid, running smoothly and in good financial health before you expand. Keep your organization on a solid financial foundation. Develop a capable management team to help you manage. Limit overhead. Forget fancy offices and big expense accounts. Watch every dime, even when you're worth millions. Set up each business as a separate corporation. If one goes south, it won't bankrupt you or your remaining businesses. Confine yourself at first to one geographic area. Forget businesses in distant locations where they cannot be adequately supervised until you outgrow your little area. Growing pains are natural and every business suffers. Grow slowly. Map out a good feasible plan for growth so you know what you're doing. Selling more product faster is not enough. You have to do it wisely. Books about rapid growth in business are at number 658.4063 or HD 62 at the library. Business expansion websites. Expansionmanagement.com 1000ventures.com/business_guide/PSA_bcoach_expansion.html agmrc.org/agmrc/business/strategy-analysis/business-expansion.htm aicpod.org/pub/taxa-dv/online/0998clin.htm, business expansion planning ideas. allbusiness.com annarberspark.org/business-resources/business-growth-expansion beckcw.com, Business Expansion Club of Clearwater. breep.com, Business Retention and Expansion Program. bxjonline.com, Business Expansion Journal. cvtcollege.org, CVTC Business Expansion Center, Rome, Georgia. deed.state.mn.us/fax/expansion.htm. doi.org, Entry and Cooperative Strategies in International Business Expansion. expansionmanagement.com, magazine. filmorlando.com/business-expansion/index.html. hcc.com/economic/business-expansion-assistance.asp, the Greater Hall Chamber of Commerce. medc.michigan.org, the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. san diego.gov/economic-development/business-assistance/expansion. smallbusinessbrief.com/opportunities. spc9.org/plan_brep.html, business retention and expansion program. tampachamber.com/business_expansion.asp. thinkingmanagers.com/management/business-expansion.php.